I didn't upgrade those. How do you get to upgrade just one item in the blueprint? Upgrade the power pole, but not the commuters.
You could probably just right-click on the power pole on the bottom to remove it, and then just replace them.
Yeah, but then I have to replace
use
them.
the upgrade planner on the component section.
Because when you do it in the actual thing, it does everything apart from the power poles annoyingly.
Right.
I'll just do it this way.
And actually be upgraded.
Yeah, I thought it would go to the metal ones.
I'm just looking at the map of what you're doing while I'm waiting. Oh, you're doing the robots to copy the iron builds.
Nothing more tedious than hand building the iron, the smelters.
Wait, are you just rebuilding the iron that I built?
Yep. To match it with the rest of this layout of the others.
Aww.
What happened down here? Everything got damaged.
You might want to ask Captain Cross about
that. Yeah.
Because I used a flamethrower then repair. Oh, this. No idea.
Where's the power poles we made? They're down here.
I've got repairing things, so it's alright. Right, there we go, everything's repaired.
Steel.
Right.
Steel and iron.
I don't have enough power for this.
Okay. Make 2 more of those, that's all good. Now where was the... there it is.
Shiny.
That's a terrifying thing to hear.
What's terrifying?
The ooh shiny. Never a good sign.
Can you tell Addy to watch out? I'm about to do something and he's gonna be paranoid about it. Will do.
Who's that?
Toad.
Oh gosh. Oh, I've just got a twinge in my chest as well.
Wow, I didn't know Toad could do that.
Toad has a lot of abilities. Making Addy paranoid about something is very high on his list of priorities.
Teaching my brother Photoshop skills.
Oh, is that what we're calling it now?
You see how epic he made me the Vigo pictures of the cannibal meat t-shirt? I don't even know how he managed to do that because he doesn't have a computer or all. Ah, steel I'm sure of.
Are you also waiting for these Captain Course?
Yeah, but I need 50.
There we go.
So.
I should do that.
I only need 3 more and then I'm gonna run away.
Pete, why is Addy ticking when you were near him? Something may have been stuck to his armour. You'll find out in about 5 minutes.
Right, I made some power armor. I look like a Power Ranger now.
Okay, so there is that old blueprint.
A rocket once. I'll stand over here so I don't get hit out. Shoot me with a rocket if you got one. Okay, these don't do it. Run away! Right, Fallon!
You said to shoot you with a rocket once, so I shot you with a rocket once.
Of course, not you.
You should have said somebody's name.
Oh,
I heard an invitation to shoot you with a rocket, so I took the invitation.
that invitation wasn't for you. And it turns out that my shield generators weren't working.
Yeah, you have to give them power.
I
Power's
can
important.
panels and they have batteries. And
Were the
I'm not
battery
doing
charged?
shit.
Ooh, there's a whole bunch of bots going up here.
Yeah, I just see a swarm of yellow and I'm absolutely shit myself.
Well done, Peter.
I've played in place to build pots down.
Yeah, our construction storm going pretty fast.
Yeah, I've got no personal robot bots. My personal bots are in all these machines now. But rather than they can use the power from the machine rather than my power. So. Hey, Smudgy.
I like Raven's comment.
Which one? The ticking?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do. Need more robots in the system.
Deal.
Captain Car,
What's that?
I just seen a purple bar above my health. Captain Course, clear as
Right.
stick.
Something about a shield?
Who wants to have a rocket?
What, Peter?
You mentioned something about a shield.
Yeah, I thought I made 4, but I apparently only made
Yay!
3.
Okay, the shield works. Yay! Thanks, Captain
I only
Course.
need 2 because I'm going to be in a tank most of the time.
Fair.
The important part is the batteries, which are taking forever.
What, you need personal batteries?
The tier 2 batteries require 10 normal batteries, which is taking a long time to craft.
Guess who has 10 normal batteries?
Probably you, considering you're asking me to guess.
Oh! Bedside!
Oh, God, no. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Just wrap me up! Fucking tank! Why?
It appears you're not invincible to tank.
You need to adjust your volume. I've got you at max volume. You sound like you're whispering.
It sounds fine to me. You know you can adjust individual people's volume on Discord?
Yeah, I've got him on maximum and he sounds like... I can barely hear him. Are you reading my talk back, Fallon?
You don't have anything I need. There's a battery. About time.
Got him out of belt. It's been a while since that's happened.
Yes, RJ, if you wanted to give away 10 batteries, I would take them from you.
The batteries are gone.
Hey, Smudge.
Well, then I can't help you with that. Are they still in the suit, maybe?
Reckon you anywhere near me? Because I still have 3 spare batteries.
I mean, I can make 23, I just don't want to take the time to make some.
Make them.
I can make 9. That helped.
Make them all. Make them all.
I can make 9 personal batteries.
Alright, 600 batteries are crafting.
Rip Rap Fallon.
Oh, you know what I didn't check RJ's corpse for? The chips.
Taking the ones in the chest. Done.
Oh, okay.
Right, I'm trying to see what this big flashy yellow thing is. I'm kind of sad that my swirly thing that actually worked, even though it didn't look right, is gone.
Well, there's lessons to learn on that.
I think the main reason Peter is doing what he's doing right now is so that it can be easily replicated. Because with that big swirly thing, we'd have a really hard time breaking off of it.
Yeah, I get why he's doing it, because it's easier to replicate what he's doing rather than what I did.
It's like I just said that.
Hi. Where are you, Pete?
Run, Peter.
I am actually genuinely looking for Peter. I don't actually see him. Oh, there he is. Hi,
Hey.
Pete. I'm a Power Ranger. So what exactly is? Are you telling the robots to build stuff then?
Yep. Tell the robot to build stuff. They're building it. I'm just clearing off this belt. This is wrong right now.
Oh, do you want me to clear it? Do you want me to help you clear it?
Yeah, go for it.
Oop, wrong belt. Belt's empty. Are you trying to make a central bus then, I'm guessing?
Just correcting the mistake we made earlier by not having a proper bus, basically.
Ah, okay.
Sadly, the steel needs to be moved. It's in the way. I'm going to rejig some conveyor belts and some connections.
Yeah.
I'll do the steel in a minute because the copper's more important right now.
How bad is copper running out? Oh yeah, the belt's almost empty. Okay, never mind.
Right, so where is my copper supply coming down there? Right.
I'm just gonna go check the copper mines.
1,
See if
2,
there's
3,
anything I can
4.
read.
Right, so that's 4 smelters for iron.
None are flashing red, so...
Because they're all good, but I've disconnected them temporarily because they're in the wrong place.
What, the mines?
2, 3, 4.
Would you like me to add some more mines?
Right.
The copper.
4.
Not land mines.
Ooh, do we have land mines?
You researched it. Luckily, only biters can trigger them.
Damn it. Damn it.
What's up,
Right.
Slowpoke?
We are in need of any chance you can craft the furnaces.
Craft these furnaces?
Yep. Because we don't need
them.
Well, we used them all up in the previous parts of the build. Because I'm changing all these over to be iron, so with 4 iron smelters in a row, then the copper smelters going to be at the top.
Yes, but did you check the dump chests?
I did pull them out of there as well. I'm going to be able to build the first 2 smelter upgrades.
I can make 113.
So with that are steel ones, because steel ones will do as well. I can replace the blueprint with steel, but I don't care either way.
I already started crafting them.
How much is in a normal blueprint anyway? Blueprint. There are a total of 48. How many are you making?
115.
Okay. Probably enough.
Yeah, I'll just drop them in this chest for the bots to play with.
Yep. Pete, tell Addy he laughs like Chucky. Addy, you laugh like Chucky.
Who said that?
Raven.
One. Oh. Is it just me, or is the icon for the belts thicker now? Like the ones that the bots are carrying, I keep looking at it like, what's that icon?
Yeah, I'd say it could be.
Alright. They're all crafted and the bots should have access to them.
Alright. So that's going to be... Make sure we
Iron?
Yeah, I need to disconnect the event before they'll contaminate the copper lines otherwise.
That could be a small issue if you
Yeah.
don't disconnect it.
Oh, wow. That's rather impressive.
That's copper. Alright, so... On these odds, so we got 3 belts here of pure iron. Needs to be 4 belts of iron, because you really want 4 belts worth, don't you? Minimum.
I thought Captain Course was about to die there.
Why?
Because you went face to face with him and stood there for a minute? Like you were trying to find the button to shoot? Captain Course, how many legs do you have now?
Just have one set of legs.
Ah, okay. I can still outrun you by a little bit because I've got 2.
Yeah.
Quick, change the IP address.
Right, this seems a bit, Captain Course a bit louder.
Okay,
Of course, yes,
that does
please.
that.
Something, please.
Okay, I can hit you a bit better, but we're at maximum.
Do you need to turn me up too? I know I'm really quiet.
Ba-da-da-da-da.
I don't know, I don't need to turn you on, Raph. Turn you up.
I'm on it. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Okay, I think I'm at callers tonight.
I mean,
How many hit points do you have left?
I literally logged on, got hit by a rocket, so I was like 2% health left. I'm like, nope, I'm out.
Okay, need a wire. Wire, wire, wire.
Alright, RJ, we're all down on the south end of the map now. You're safe.
Why don't I believe you?
You can look on Peter's stream if you want. We're all standing right next to Peter.
Do-do-do-do-do.
So what are you doing here? You're automating putting them into the machine?
Yep. So do the wire. There we go.
Are you doing like the if
Yep.
statement type? Okay.
So it's available. Construction box is Z.
You're doing my favorite thing without me. I'm so proud.
If less
Did we
than...
not reconnect copper?
Not yet, no.
We have to. Okay. I just noticed the base was completely empty of copper.
Yeah, I need to make sure the belt was empty before I tried to even go anywhere near reconnecting it. I didn't want it to send iron down the copper belt.
Gotcha.
The smelter should be going online though, I believe. Just needs to be wired into the original copper belt. The first bottom 4 should be iron when they get fully operational.
So this one should be iron?
It will be once the iron starts to flow, yeah.
Okay.
Feel free to connect them up to the iron source. They're disconnected to the other end at the moment.
And is this one also iron then?
Yeah, first bottom 4, yeah,
Like
that'll be iron as well. Then the one that's spaced out with a gap, that's the first copper one.
Okay. Makes sense.
I had bots up here. Where are the bots gone? Probably like a copper one, honestly. I have the underground belts if you want to do this underground here to get the coal flowing up. Thank you. That'll turn that on, and then that needs to connect at the far end down here to this belt here.
You mean this belt?
No,
What about this belt that goes all the way down?
that's all. That needs to connect as well, but this is the primary one for most of the build, most items. That one needs to. Don't empty the belt, but don't forget where it is.
Oh, sorry.
So that, let's go that way, because that's the, there, splitter, there, that splitter needs to have copper coming into it.
How are you doing that?
Drive-by shooting. Oh,
The bots, I love the line of bots.
here they go!
if they build that lot, then I'll be very happy because I'll get copper back up and running, which will get the production of everything else back on the line because I'll take the copper. Right, this needs replacing now because it should be copper line.
Feels like this should be tier 2 belts at this point.
Probably, but I don't have T2 belts automated, so. Why is there just like a block of stone on the floor randomly? Like someone vomited it on the floor.
My guess would be somebody vomited it on the floor.
Damn it, people! Stop vomiting on the floor.
Although I did not vomit where you currently are. My vomit was
Here, look,
yeah.
there's a lot of plastic and stone right here by the radar dish.
Oh, I see it, but I was not there when I vomited.
Wasn't there earlier?
It's too bad you can't mouse over it like other stuff and see who dropped it.
It would be really nice, wouldn't it? Alright, so we need these two lines when they're eventually built will be need to have iron ore on them. The copper should be flowing back into the base, into all the correct locations.
Six. Okay. I thought you said you were done with those.
Okay, what?
I decided to make another battery.
Ah,
And no one was around, so I didn't think anyone was looking for them.
that's okay. I only needed a couple.
Power cable for that.
Oh, right. No more green circuits. Pete, did you disconnect steel? Oh, never mind. I'm an idiot.
Steel needs a rework because it goes between what will be two iron belts annoyingly, but that's not a priority.
Yeah, but you didn't disconnect it.
No.
Captain Course zooped it right before I looked at it, so I was like, wait, why is it empty?
Is that stone still dumped in the floor?
I believe someone moved it. I think I moved it.
Because,
Not.
yeah, I can move it to use it.
Oops. Guess it's where the the bots reach. And this steel line here gets removed. This is dying again. I'm gonna have a lot of steel I don't want in my inventory, aren't I?
Probably.
Grab the iron. Grab some copper. I can just make start making rubber parts again. Okay, so it should be, when that's done, can it reach that far? Sadly, no.
Ooh, the copper trickle is back.
this should all be eventually after the little wiggle that's annoying me over there, but I can't be bothered with fixing. That should be 4 belts of iron, 1 steel, 1 copper currently.
Nice. It's very bus-like.
That was the plan. I mean, I screwed up originally with the placements, so I thought I'd try and get it somewhat fixed. I've been putting red requested chest down as well whenever there's an item I needed, so things are going onto the belt as needed. Right. Did you make a drone drop the nukes first? That'd be cool, though, wouldn't it, if we could make drones drop the nukes. But alas, no. Do.
Really?
Oh, what?
Mm-mm.
That's a cause this shot, man.
Did you deserve it?
No,
Are you sure?
the map doing.
Do.
Is it double K now?
Do.
Where are you, Rock Fallon? Double K single out.
You're a double K?
No. Oh, he's writing out everybody's names.
2, 3.
You could just put RAKK. You don't have to put the whole thing.
Do. Do.
Fine.
You right over there?
We're still not using petroleum fast enough, so everything's backed up, so nothing is crafting.
Are you saying we need to put? Are you saying we need to pollute even more?
Yes. Most assuredly.
That one.
We're not triggering biting attacks yet, so we're not polluting enough.
3, 4.
Petroleum
1.
as fuel.
2 goes into that one.
You can't use it directly as fuel, but you can make solid fuel from it, which is what I'm
3 would
attempting.
be that one.
We aren't making it fast enough.
Okay, that'll do that.
Hold on, this makes how many a minute?
250,000.
One every 2 seconds, and this needs 10 every 30 seconds, so it needs 1 every 3 seconds. So
Right.
it's a little
Everyone
extra.
who was used to the server has now got a name written rather crappily in the north part of the base.
Do.
Oh, well,
You only wrote part of Peter's name.
Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da.
come on then.
Alright, where's my waste chest gone? Where is it? Oh god, where is it? Oh, they made it yet, just with the sound bit like it done it. Filter. Iron ore. We don't have any logibots yet, do we?
Is that better, Rat Fallon?
We've researched it. You're still missing 2 letters.
Do 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 do.
Oh yeah, TX. Yeah.
Ba, 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 da, ba. Do 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 do.
All done. I've been completely and utterly useless the last 10 minutes.
The last 10 minutes.
Considering that I built the stone almost by myself, and I've done quite a bit on this base, I've been learning how to play this game, and that I think I've done rather well.
You have.
Yeah.
I'm just having a bit of fun by putting people's names up north. Oh, I accidentally deleted the radar dish that was here. Let me put it back.
Do 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 do.
DJ! That was the original RJ, then Captain Cross changed it, and now it's gone.
Why are you blaming Captain Chorus? You're supposed to blame DJ.
Well, originally it was RJ, but they changed it to DJ, but it's like...
Them's the rules. You gotta blame DJ.
The only one to be blamed.
Yes, DJ's gonna be salty that he's not in the game now. Hashtag blame DJ. Oh, I like what you've done with the belts here. I like this. And it's in keeping with the spaceship. Can you get rid of the spaceship?
Yeah, if you right click on it, it goes with it, but you can't rebuild it, so I don't want to personally get rid of it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna touch it. There's a wooden chest with a blueprint in. I'm not gonna. It was a. Oh, it was me. Okay, I've got to put that one down. I need to move that over to the dumping chest.
Alright.
If anyone needs any blue processing units, I've got 5 on me. Anybody wants them?
If you don't want to carry them around, you can always put them in the chest.
Okay, can we get some more power expansion done, shall we? Prep for it anyway. We need to automate the builds for steam engines and furnaces anyway, but that's by the by. I do put it. Watch out for drains, says Ekim.
Bit late, mate.
Oh, we should still watch out for trains, though. It's a constant.
Cosmological or normal?
Yes. Hey, Pete.
Yeah.
I equipped new weapons to my tank.
Nice.
You want to watch?
Sure. Blueprint's bad. And you should feel bad about it. Should we name this and find where you are?
I hope you don't mind, but I'm getting your robot friends to help me pave under some of the machines like I've been doing.
Where are you, Rick?
You know, create a little path.
I'm down south.
I know it's pointless.
Oh, right there, yeah. So look what you got. Lasers! Other lasers. 2, 4, 6, 8.
Taking out enemy bases
10?
has never been easier.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I'm gonna call it a night.
Sounds good.
I shall see you all next time.
Hi. Thank you for joining us, Cap.
Bye, Bearseye!
I'm putting up with me.
Flat, flat. Well, Rat Fallon's out hunting again.
He is.
Did you look on the map at what I'm doing, RJ?
I'm zooming in on you.
Yeah, you should zoom in
basically-
before I get to the next base. You ready?
I need a pump. Pump, 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 pump.
Oh wow, how have you managed to fit lasers to a tank?
Magic.
Wait, you can swap the weapons out on the tank?
I don't think so.
Wait, you shoot basically opening the hatch and shooting out the out of the.
Pretty much.
I'm not doing anything. My armor's doing all the work. All I have to do is drive.
Oh yeah, you've got the Predator weapon, haven't you?
Yeah, I've got personal laser turrets.
Oh, I think I saw a pink dot. Go to your southeast.
Okay. Robobots.
I'm having fun with the robots, by the way, Pete. I'm sorry if I'm being a bit useless.
That's what like half of this game is about.
Really is. Just have fun. Play.
Well, I'm having fun just paving under all the machines and getting the robots to do it for me.
Sometimes this game is about accomplishing things. Usually,
It's not so much.
Basically, getting your friends who's never played this game before and never got to trains run over by a train is the highlight.
I was like the highlight of the stream, but I'd say it'll definitely up there.
Oh god, I'm gonna hate the 2022 video. The best of 2022 video.
Don't see why.
think I can do it on foot. I don't have any shields if I'm
Running on
foot with
red
them.
circuits.
As long as I don't get hit, I'll be fine. Oh, as long as I don't get hit, I'll be fine. Ah!
Prepare to see.
So how's that not getting hit going?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, as long as I can continue to dodge their bullets, it's working.
Yeah, is that power or is that? Oh, that's power. Oh, cool.
What?
Now I'm seeing what Peter's been up to because I see a lot of shopping over here. Dismantle the old power system and move it up north.
Nope. Just literally, we're running low on power, so I'm making sure we don't run out of power.
Oh, we actually running low. I wasn't checking. I apologise. Let me click the power pole.
I mean, Peter did say we were running low, like, I don't know, 6 times.
Yeah, we're always running low. 21. We're flashed at 24 out of 37.3 each. What's using the most power?
Probably robots.
Yeah. Yeah, they are a huge power.
The mines are drawing 9.6 megawatts, the robots are drawing 5.6 megawatts. The robots are second place right now.
It's the mining drills.
Alright, Peter, I have deemed tanks unnecessary.
Wait, are you running faster than them now?
Yep, I've got enough legs and lasers and shields that I can destroy bases without ever shooting.
Nice.
Basically, how I've been running around. It's for me that what you've just done doing yourself.
Pipes. So I need some assembly machines.
Resources are, Peter, what resources are in the game? Is it just copper, iron, uranium, and oil? Is that it? Oh, and stone.
Pretty much.
And coal.
Oh, coal.
And pipe and underground pipe. Insert
I'm
ram there,
calling it quits,
there,
'cause I need to rest
there,
up for this evening.
there,
It's last
there.
day of 2022 now, so I'm going out, and I'm probably not going to be back home until the day before my birthday. So
Have fun.
yeah, I need to get some sleep down my neck.
Sleep down your neck.
Watch out for trains. That is definitely what was said.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye, stream.
Do 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 do.
He can.
Do 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 do. Too juicy. Well, nice. Right, what do we need to make a furnace and steam engines? Because we need those automating now. Boilers and pipes, gear wheels, 9 plates. Well, there's the pipes.
All right, Peter. It's just you and me. How efficient can we make this base?
Very inefficient, I'm going to guess.
Yeah, probably.
There's the pipes there. So you just need gear wheels next. What do you need? 8. Just steal from them, pretend I know what I'm doing. Just tell people I know what I'm doing. Everyone will believe it, right?
Sure. I might have started a minor forest fire.
Just a minor one, don't worry about it.
It's not near the base. It's fine. I'm running back while I still have enough battery power to do so. Because I run faster than my tank drives, even with rocket fuel. Which is not well automated, but it is automated.
Great. Okay. Number 3, please. Can I put a radish up there? Okay. And then do I have a radish on my inventory I can put into a dump chest? I do not. Make one then. Right, boilers.
My battery usage. I'm gonna run out of power right as I get back to base.
Pipes and stone furnaces. Don't have any stone down here. Why is that copper not flowing down?
Because you turned the thing backwards to make sure you didn't forget which belt it was.
No, I didn't. I started building on top of it, and I mean, you must have been flipped by accident as well. But yeah, it's flowing now, so no worries.
I specifically commented on the fact that you had turned it backwards. And I went to flip it back, and you were like,
I thought you said you flipped it, so that's why. Oh, leave it. I'll deal with it. I didn't forget to flip it back. I thought you flipped it, or maybe I did. I can't remember.
What the
Anyway, it's flipping. It's spinning now. It's flipping now. Stone and iron I need access to. There's the stone. There's the iron. Ah.
ah?
You know what?
I don't know. You said ah.
Oh, I was being attacked
Oh, good.
by my own base.
That's what we like to hear.
Iron plates. You have to end soon myself, though. Sadly. Right, you make steam engines, but I need pipes. You make pipes, and then I need another one below that for the thing. Bread. For the pipe grab. The standard blue for the feed, and then I need another one of these, which I haven't crafted yet, for making the boiler. Blue inserter there, power cable there and there. And then we just need an output. Need another red arm for that. Too tight to do anything else. And then I need a roboport in the area. There we go. Nice, that should get the power grid upgraded. Then we just need to get up there with some gold supply.
We might need to crack more.
What's that?
We might need to crack more to keep up with all this petroleum.
Fair. I mean, petroleum is... yeah.
I'm trying to burn it all, but we just don't have the resources to do it.
We could convert the petroleum into petroleum fuel and send it up to the furnaces.
I'm currently making it all into rocket fuel.
Could send rocket fuel up to the...
We could rocket fuel the furnaces, that is true.
Right now we're burning coal. There's no reason to burn coal. We've got something... if we need to burn off some petroleum and send it out to the new furnaces. We have to make it a lot of it faster.
I foresee a problem.
Mm-hmm.
If we're gonna change these refineries into cracking, we're gonna need a space in between them because I can't take out of this output right here.
Well,
this underground.
Well, traditionally, if you do this, you don't put space between them. You just move the pipes further away.
Right, but you literally can't because you can't put an underground pipe right here.
No, but if you move the pipes all further away by at least 1 notch, then by 2 notches, then by 3 notches, then you can have all the hang on.
Ew. I see what you're saying, but ew.
That's how I've always done it. So you have like that.
And put this here, and then have one going this
So you usually go there, there,
like
and
this.
then there, and then there.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. I don't like it, but I understand it.
But that's traditionally how you do it. Put that one in the wrong place, but click. Damn it. That's traditionally how you do it. Above you. The
That's
ghosts.
not traditionally how I do it, but maybe that's traditionally how you do it.
Yeah, and that means you can have a really tight build with your refineries. They touch each other. The pipes go across and they don't mix, so that you can have 3 outputs at each end.
Mm-hmm.
And you have a really tight build.
I usually put them one apart so I can put power lines in between them.
I see. With the benefit of that, where it is right now,
Take this and
I usually shove the power pole there in the pipes.
Yeah.
Each person has their own build. That's what I usually do. Cause it gets when you place them down, you just run with the refineries.
Yeah. Either way works.
I don't care which way. That's the way I've traditionally done it. It's the way I can't remember who it was taught me it, but it seemed to work really well for me.
that's still going to be a mess down here because that means we also need to move the lubricant pipe.
I mean, the entire... I mean, the refining process needs moving anyway. It's just put there to get the initial starting oil up and running. It wasn't positioned for fracking, so... For advanced oil.
But you know what? We have 30 rocket fuel.
Can we make landfill in by hand?
And
Can you make landfill by? Can you make landfill by hand, or is it landfill the one who provides the water?
landfill you can make by hand. You just need a whole bunch of stone. It's like 20 stone a piece.
Just want to see if we can get a coal line across to that new power grid. Go out and go right around.
Mm-hmm. All right, I have a solution that's gonna suck all my power.
As long as it only sucks the power and not the map. Oh, so close. I got across, but I don't think the conveyor belt wouldn't get across.
Oh shoot! I didn't realize I was in build range of the base. Bring it back, guys. Would you happen to have one extra roboport? Oh, never mind. I can craft a roboport.
No, every time I've built them, I've been putting them down. That's why you end up in the in the base range.
Well, that's fine. I just want to extend the base range so they can do all the work for me. Do all the work, guys. Suppose I could put a storage chest down here if I had the stuff to make a storage chest.
Can I make another? Look at make a robot. I'm slightly out of range of the base currently.
Oh, I already placed one down.
Know where I am. To.
Oh.
Can you craft a robot and stick it into a red chest for me? That'd be amazing. Then that way I can get them to place the robot themselves. Then.
I can make a roboport. I don't have the stuff to make a red chest yet, but one moment. Oh, I suppose I could just trash it, right?
There's no Logibots currently.
Oh, well, shit. Okay. Make a red chest. Working on it. Red chest.
I'll actually come and take it once it's in the red chest. Red chest or a recycling chest, but same main result.
Yep. They stole it.
Good. So that means they're on the way, because they only put one ghost down. Is it in power range? It is in power range. How many bots do we have right now anyway? We have 277 construction bots right now. Thank you, Joyce.
Come on, guys. Bring it back.
What, they bring you back?
They stole one of the refineries and they're not bringing it back. I don't have the refinery, so I know they have it. The little thieves.
So what I'll do is I'm going to get this little conveyor belt over here put down, and then I'm going to call it for the night.
Okay. Hopefully by the time you finish that, I will have finished this.
But then, so let's put this down, and then I'm going to run to the toilet, and then I'll do Darius's request for a Dutch lesson, and then we'll call it.
Sounds good.
Do. 5 power poles of the wooden variety apparently are needed. Don't know where they're from. Oh, they're in that old power grid. 27 steel ones. I'm surprised steel ones haven't been delivered. Honestly. Did the steel build not get done? I
Could
did.
be.
I did put. I'm pretty sure I put them in there. It's not functioning. Why is it not functioning? Why is it not outputting? Oh, because someone took the robot right in the middle of the building. There was no. You used a double thingy. Double thingy. If I remove the robot and have them reinstall it there, that'll work. I opened someone else's stream for a second to see what you were doing, and the audio is not synced. I hate it when the audio is not synced. Yeah, non-synced audio is such a pain in the ass, honestly.
So, wait, Peter, I don't understand how this works.
How what works?
How do you connect this without it connecting to the pipe next to it?
Where you are now?
Connect to petroleum without connecting to this pipe.
Underground pipes, the won't cross feed.
Ah, yuck.
You do basically do T junctions at 2 notches away, 3 notches away, and 4 notches away from the. Yeah, so if you do that, you can do it. You can do it any distance, but you basically have to have each one T one step further out than the previous one.
So like that, basically.
Yeah, and then just do a T junction into that.
Yeah. Okay.
There you go. Power ball's been made again. It's that little square that you had that you the 2 robot arms placing something on the floor and picking up on the front floor. The robot got put right in that exact spot and stopped them from handing stuff over.
What little square that I had?
On the build of the power cables, you have insert around putting something on the floor, then insert around picking from the floor and putting it into the machine.
Uh-huh.
The robot got placed on that exact spot, so it stopped them from doing it.
Nice.
Alright, power system is currently producing 36. We can produce 36.9 megawatts right now. Do. The bots are now starting to deliver power cables to the power grid.
Are they bringing pipes down this way?
We got robots going down that way. Pipes are automated, so as long as you got a route. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. That's it. All the new generators are online.
Excellent. And I have cleaned up the production over here, so we'll actually...
We now can make 76 megawatts worth of power. Right, now where are you? You're down there. Got a robot there, it links to that robot, which links to that robot. There, yep, it should be in the grid. They should be delivering the pipes down to you.
Yeah, they just did.
Oh,
It's done. Why are these not running? Oh, because they're still trying to output. Because we're still not cooking through this petroleum fast enough.
Yeah, petroleum tanks are full. Just purge the petroleum for a second.
Oh, that's right. Let's just flush like 2 tanks rather than flushing all of it.
Yeah, sort of kicks out the system basically.